Hello, this is Jamil Qureshi, Subhan's dad, and we are with Ali's Academy from last 1 year.
Subhan, do you want to introduce yourself?
I am Subhan and I completely smashed my 11 plus.
Yes, you did. Do you mind telling us your score?
Well, I went into 3 places,
Yep.
Hertfordshire, Buckinghamshire and Slough.
Yep.
For the Hertfordshire, I got 227 points.
Awesome.
For the Buckinghamshire, I got 144 marks.
144.
And then for the Slough, I got 126.
Amazing. And just so that the viewers can also hear, the reason we've actually called you down, Subhan, to interview is because there's thousands of kids that sit the 11 plus exam, but only a handful of them pass. You're one of the ones that actually passed all 3.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea behind this interview is to actually see what is it that you've done during your journey that led you to pass all 3 exams, and what was it like for your parents at home to actually prep you as well. And I think if we were to start off, sir, with yourself, at what stage did you realize that you wanted to prepare Subhan for the 11 plus? When did this journey start for you?
Actually, it was in our mind all the time, like from the beginning when we was hearing from the parents that the 11 plus is something.
Yeah.
So we was in our mind that we will send Subhan for 11 plus. But somehow in the busyness, we forgot about this. And one day when he was in year 5, last year,
Yep.
so someone told us that the registration is going on and he need to appear in this year.
Right.
We was expecting next year.
Right.
And we have only 6 months that time. And then I registered him. So, and then I start looking around that, okay, we can help him at home, but there is some platform as well. So to push him up. So, and I find this Ali Academy, and then I registered him there, and we just start from there. Yeah. So
you've basically just fast tracked a long period of time from you actually deciding that this is something your child should do the exam, to then registering, actually starting him with the tutoring. If I take you back to the beginning, when you said that you've heard people talk about it, what were people talking about? What were they saying?
They were saying this 11 plus is like the kids going to the grammar schools, and there they can have a free good education. So I was aware that Subhan is a bright boy anyway. So
how were you aware of that? Is that something you picked up in his school? Something?
Yeah, from the beginning. Actually, he's from his childhood. He's a bright child because all the time the school progress is very good. So.
And when it came to sort of the year 5, you said that's at the stage you realized that he had to sit for the exam. What prompted you to take action then?
Actually, we was thinking that it's just exam and he has no preparation or nothing. He gonna go and he gonna sit in the exam and that's it. But the thing is, when someone told us only 3 months left for the registration, then I go through it and what it is and what you need to do for it. And then I realized, and that time maybe I was little bit up and down that maybe he gonna do it in 3 months or not. So.
And can I just, a lot of families, they will assume that Subhan is gifted, and definitely there's some kids that are gifted out there, but I like to actually talk about facts, because when we are looking at kids, he wasn't born like this. As in, you would have provided an environment for him at home to thrive. What was it when he was, let's say, in the early years, in Key Stage 1, that you made an effort to do at home that perhaps led him to be in greater depth? And this is even without any tutoring. So do you mind sort of sharing some of those things?
Basically, at home we have a set pattern, like when you need to come back from school or whatever the situation is.
This is before tutoring. So
before tutoring, before tutoring. At home, he has a set of he's a pattern that he has to finish his school work, like with routine, with every day, not pending. So whenever he's doing the school and something, he finished in school and he'll come back the first and after lunch or something, he has to do that. His school job finished. So he was just continuously like this. It's not like a magic to come in one day. So he has to focus from day first. The hard work.
Because and when you talk about this routine or this structure at home, how did you develop that? Is it something you and your wife did together? Is it something you did, your wife? How did that come about?
The actually main focus is my missus. She's handling that part.
Give some credit.
Of course. She's handling that part.
And when his mom was working, with him, was she purely focusing on the homework he was receiving from school, or was she doing anything extra?
Actually, it was not a basically set homework from the school side. They give us that, they have this one side, so they have different like fun games to be learned, game to learn. So it was not like must to do from the school. It was about a learning. It was optional. But we was thinking that he's playing games and he's learning as well.
Okay,
so we keep doing this all the time. Yeah.
And when it came to the challenges, so when, for example, let's say he's sitting down, there would have been times when he might have felt a bit frustrated. How did you overcome that? Or at home, how did you miss his? How did his mum overcome the times when, for example, he doesn't want to do something? How did you guys react?
Yeah, we change the route. Like if you don't like this, so we use another stuff. Like sometimes he don't want to do the paperwork, so we give him the laptop.
But it's not something you didn't force him to.
No, force is not possible, because if you force them, you can do it 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, so you cannot get the result when the kid is willing. So the important thing is, I don't know, we make him to go in a fun way, to make him interest in it. Yeah. And then when he's interested, of course, you don't need to push him that do it not. So he was doing by himself.
So at home, I guess then the arrangement that you had was that mum was working with them, and you, again, this is because you live in the real world.
Yeah.
You were working.
Yes, I was working, and I was doing the backstage things, like if you need some books, we need to install something.
Okay.
So the main focus, the next to them is their mom. She was as a monitor.
And can I also just again, this is something throughout his primary years up until year 5.
Yep.
You then wanted to enroll him onto an 11 plus course. What was it about you? You mentioned early on when you said that you wanted something proper. Why was that the case? Why did his mum, who was doing an exceptional job, or you guys were doing an exceptional job at home, why did you not just carry that forward? Why did you just carry on doing that?
The extra work we was doing just because we was thinking that he has no problem with that. So everybody wants that his child go extra, like he should have extra knowledge. And plus, when he in the school, in the group, in the families, when the people say Subhan is doing good, so we feel proud as well. So yeah. So the thing is, we never put him extra burden on him, because we was telling him do this, and he was willing to do that. So it was carrying on like that. And the good point is, okay, you can say he's intelligent by birth or God gifted, but the good, I can say, the other brother is following him as well.
That's I was going.
And another third one is following him as well. So he's doing good as well.
At home, you've created a conveyor belt.
Yeah.
I realize I think Prab might need to be leaving, so I'll just say bye to her. So coming back to what we're talking about, I think you have somewhat now created a conveyor belt.
Yeah.
You mentioned at home, so where he's now got a system that he's following, and by default, the younger one will want to see what the older one is up to. But coming to the point where, so you have a working model at home where his mum is working with him, doing all the volunteer work. You're there supporting as and when you can. What was it about seeking external help? Because mum's a teacher, you're supporting well, and it's paying dividends. The school is saying everything is working fine. Yeah. What was it about seeking external help that you felt you lacked, on the fact that you needed to reach out?
I was thinking, whatever it is, the home, you have the environment, you have the patron, but external help is, I was thinking, is very necessary, because the kids sometimes they don't take that much serious when you're at the home. But externally they have a set patron, and some, when, like, if the kid is good, why you sending them to school? Because there is a environment, and so that's why I was looking something to send him, that environment, to be focused on that thing, and he knows he's doing something. At home, maybe they're doing something, they're working everything, but maybe in their mind there's just routine work, But and when you take him some specific place, send him there, so they're thinking we are on somewhere, we have some job to do. So they're more focused there. So it's good to change environment as well, from the home to some institute as well.
And obviously at this point is where a lot of the parents will be able to resonate with you, because nowadays when you go online and you search for tutor, there is 1,000 listings that come up. What was the process that you followed in doing your research, and
Yeah.
how did you contact us?
Actually, I find you online.
Online.
So the like 11 plus for preparation 11 plus. What should I do? So now online I find your academies, Ali's Academy, and I online fill up a form. And then in the beginning, I remember they asked us we should access your child, like we would have a mock test, and then we will make a plan that where is he, what's his level, and then we will go through. And I bring him for the mock test for assessment, and then they done the assessment, and then they say in the assessment they judge him where he's good, where he need help, and where stuff. And we discuss with her, and they make a plan that when you need to come, and they told me where he's weak, where is, and they done on the same thing, and they focus. Like if he's good, very good in the maths, he put it on the back bench, and he's not good in the verbal or non-verbal, so they bring it at the first.
Yeah.
So they make that plan, and they implement on that, and it's carry on.
And you see, when he started following the Ali's Academy course material,
Yeah.
how did he respond to that at home? Was it something which he embraced with eagerness, or is it something that, let's say, because he had a working routine already going, he wasn't so keen to pick up? Because it is a lot that a lot of kids take home.
Yeah, actually, with the homework provided by the Ali's Academy, he was happy with that. So actually he liked it, because he was thinking is good, something is there, and he just need to do it. He don't need to find out what to do and what to do and this and that and find out. So everything was set over there, and he was just need to go through it. So he liked it, and he just followed that pattern. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What was your favorite moment in the journey about him? So was it the time when, for example, he was struggling with a concept, after a few days he couldn't understand, then he got it? Was it something when he did really well in school, like a test or something, or when you saw that no matter what we gave him in terms of work, he was able to absorb it? What was it that stood out for you?
Actually, every weekend it was surprising for us, because when every week he was giving us his report was coming, and it was good, so we was happy all the time. And when he was doing mock test, when he was getting good marks, like always going 85 to 90%, it was good, for a good feeling for us as well. And of course, when he done the before exam, 1 week before exam, he done the mock test in Slough one, and he done, I think, 92% in that one. It was a good push for us that he is going good.
What did not go well? What do you wish you could have done differently? I mean, he's already passed on, but let's say to make the journey a bit more smoother, a bit more easier, what lessons can you give?
The lesson I want to give that I think we should pressurize the kids. First of all, the thing is that don't force them that you have to do it. First of all, make your mind with the soft things, with the easiest things, and then go to number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. It will work. But what we usually do, we put them on number 10 in the beginning. This is the thing, you have to do it, and the kid's not gonna do that. So he feel that confident in the things. If you start from the basic and the soft one, then we go step by step. So it's gonna be good for everyone.
So if you had one message you would sort of like to send to the parents, is to take your time. Actually, you mentioned a really, really valid point, is you should know the level at which your child is working at, and you can only do that way before. If there was one sort of instant now that, okay, he's passed it, you as a family, it's an obvious question, how did it make you feel? How did it make his mum feel, your extended family? How did you guys, talk to me about the results day, how did you guys receive the news? That's something which I probably want to sort of share as well with the families. So on results day, what happened?
On the result day, actually, I was driving, and I had an email in front of me, and they said result is there, and I have to drive
Nervous?
I was nervous, and I have to drive 25 minutes more, and I cannot. I was on the motorway, and I was thinking to click over there, and then was thinking about the rules as well there, so you can't. But that 25 minutes was the crucial for me.
Also, you just knew you got an email.
I know there is an email, and the result is there.
Driving for another 25
Yes, and I know result is there, and I was the last and first thing I want to see that. and that 25 was not finishing, you know. And when
I'm glad you made it in the end as well.
and when I finished, I just and 95% I know that he will pass. But the thing is, the result is results. So and it was from the thing from that time, Buckinghamshire. First is come from the Buckinghamshire. So I stopped. I parked my car over there. I click over there, and to be honest, because you need to put a password there, and my hand was doing like this to put a password. So when I do it, and it was written there, he done 144. So I say, wow. And I know they required 121 in that. So then I say, okay, it's very good. Then straight away I go to the Google, then what is the highest one? Yeah. And they say that so far someone get it 142 last time. So 144, I was more proud. Yeah. And the second thing, it's just happened in 30 seconds. And the next thing, of course, I text my missus that job is done.
So you broke the news to her?
Yeah. So I broke news to her that result is there and he got 144. And she said, are you serious? And then I say, yeah, of course I'm serious. And then he was sleeping that time. He come to know in the morning that.
Oh, so this is you got them in the
in the evening or maybe more lately. Yeah. So he was sleeping that time. In the morning, we break him the news. Yeah.
That's phenomenal. And I think Subhan, with you, I'll probably start going back a couple of some time back.
And I want to mention one thing more, that when the result come out, the first thing I check it and I send it to my missus, and the thirdly I just informed Ali's Academy WhatsApp group. Because I say congratulations and what he got.
No, amazing. Thank you for that. So Subhan, what has, if you wanted to describe your entire 11 plus journey using one word, what word would it be?
Right now, all I can say is that it's tough to find the right word.
Yeah. I mean, right now you're finding it tough, but I'm sure you did well in your verbal reasoning. But what was the fun part when it came to preparing for the 11 plus? What do you enjoy the most?
Verbal reasoning is my favourite.
Verbal reasoning. Mm-hmm. What was it about verbal reasoning that you liked?
Like, especially like the number and letter decoding.
You enjoy that? Mm-hmm. And what did you not like about the 11 plus?
Mainly non-verbal.
You didn't like non-verbal.
Mm-hmm.
And you mentioned earlier on that some of your friends were preparing as well.
Mm-hmm.
When you used to go home and your dad mentioned that you have a routine at home when you're working, did all of your friends have the same routine, or did some of them just sort of, when they go home, they relax, they played games and whatnot?
I'm not exactly sure about the rest. I only know about my routine.
Okay. And did you at any stage feel like it was too much for you?
No, I felt it was all fine.
It's all fine. Mm-hmm. And what did you do in your free time when you were relaxing? What would you do?
Well, when I was relaxing, I would normally go onto my laptop and use
what games, for example, would you play?
Normally I wouldn't play games, but I'd go onto the coding language Scratch and just do some things.
So even on the laptop, he's not sort of something that he would go to play games.
He's still, even he wants himself to be fun, he's considering he's playing, but we consider he's learning something there as well.
When he said he's going to laptop, maybe there's a lot of kids play Roblox, Minecraft.
No, he's going there, he likes coding as well, so he's doing something with the coding sometime, and so he's playing and something learning.
And would you say that's just Subhan's character? What about you mentioned his younger brother? Is it something he's keen to do as well, like in terms of coding as well? Or?
Basically, I told you that he set a pattern. And the good thing is, I'm happy that the other brother keeps following him. He interested in the maths because he when he see that he's bringing the certificate from the school. So he doing that thing as well. He's interested in the coding. He do some coding as well. Amazing.
And Subhan, can I ask? On the day of the exam, can you talk me through what happened? So you woke up, you're going to sit the exam, and I want to talk about the one that you did the highest in, the 144 one. Which school do you remember which school you sat that in?
Yeah. Well, I think the name was something like Dr. Charlotte's Grammar School or something like that.
Dr. Challoner's?
Yeah, like that.
And talk me through, so you wake up, Mum, Dad, they say, look, get ready, you're going to go for the exam.
Yeah, what happened that day?
What did you have for breakfast? Did you do anything extra? Was it a regular day? Were you nervous? Talk to me about that day. I want to fully understand what happened that day.
It wasn't like wake up, eat breakfast, then go to the exam. I also went to school for a little while, for like about 3 hours.
Oh, so on the day of your exam, you went to school?
For 3 hours, then I had to leave school for the exam.
And who picked you up from school?
My dad.
Dad, okay. So when he picked you up, like, what was the vibes like? What was the mood like? Were you comfortable? Were you at ease? Were you nervous? Were you excited?
Well, I was kind of feeling nervous and excited at the same time because, like, I was ready to ace this, but I was also wondering if my results might be bad. But
Amazing.
luckily, it was good.
So you were ready to ace it, but you were a bit cautious as well. Okay. And what was your feeling like when you saw the big grammar school for the first time? What was it like?
So, when I saw the grammar school, I was like, there weren't actually that many students, really. There was only like about 100.
Okay. So it wasn't that busy compared to the one in Slough.
Yeah.
You remember Slough one?
Yeah, there was like 500 in total.
500, yeah. So a lot more kids, isn't it? Do you remember which school you sat in Slough?
Yeah, Herschel.
Herschel. Was it 500 or was it a bit more?
Yeah, roughly 500.
500. And on the day of exam, so what was it like sitting the exam? Were you glad that once it was finished?
Yes, I was. And again, feeling nervous for my results.
And what did you do after the exam?
After the exam, I just went back home and continued my day like a normal day.
Did you go back to school or you went back home?
Went back home because school had ended by then.
And did you recognize anybody that you were sitting? Did you recognize anybody else that was sitting the exam?
Yes, there were 3 other people
That
that
you-
I recognized.
Okay. And were they all from your school as well?
Yeah.
Amazing. As in, I'm genuinely so happy to hear of your journey and the way you guys have come together, because a lot of parents, a lot of kids want to be in your shoes. And unfortunately, the hard work doesn't always translate to the result that you've achieved. But I'm really glad now that that's done and dusted. So the hard work, you would say, has paid off for you. Where do we go from here? What is your plan? Have you thought of a school that you want to go to?
I'm not sure yet. I've only been to one school for a tour yet.
Which school?
Langley Grammar.
And did you like it?
It wasn't too bad.
Wasn't too bad?
Yeah.
Amazing. And what was it about Langley that wasn't too bad?
Everything.
Is it?
Yeah.
And let's say you now want to go Langley Grammar. If you were to do a bit of time traveling and fast forward the next 20 years, how old will you be in 20 years?
30.
Years. And Subhan, I'll probably finish off with yourself. If there was one piece of advice that you would give to the other children who are preparing for the 11 Plus this year, what would it be?
Just give it all you've got.
Amazing. Subhan, this is not so much to reward you. This is more so to thank you for taking out the time on a Saturday afternoon to share your journey with us. So you take this, and this is something in addition to all of the rewards that your dad and your family is going to share with you. Feel free to spend this. Probably, I think I don't know if you sort of are big on Amazon, but you can get anything from there. Is there anything sort of that you want to share as a message for the viewers, for the other parents that want to sort of prepare for the 11 Plus?
The main thing is stay focused and start early. Don't wait for the last stage, and start from the early. So it's gonna helps you to not pressurize your kid. So you can and there is also work hard at home, and plus you should have some pathway as well to achieve the things.
Amazing. Yeah. I think as a final word, congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
Your family.
Thank you.
And hopefully he hits the ground running to whichever grammar school he goes to. I'm sure he'll be an asset to it. And we certainly are very pleased that he allowed us to be able to support him. And inshallah, I think he'll do good things in the future.
Inshallah.